This is the binder leaf.
Que es la que va a envolver la tripa.
So the binder leaf is used for getting wrapped around the filler. So it's getting ready the binder. So he flattens the binder leaf on this table here, and now he's going to take leaves. ¿Esta cuál es? Seco, volado.
Es seco.
This is seco. This is for aroma. Volado. This is for combustion.
Como pueden ver, se ponen.
Take a look how they put the way in which the leaves are put.
Y se estrujan en forma de abanico para la hora de fumar entre y saque el humo con facilidad.
So the way in which the leaves are disposed have the purpose of permitting the transfers, the pass of smoke for an easy smoking, when lighting the cigar. So that's the filler, and now he's wrapping the binder around the filler. Remember that all these leaves are produced in this farm.
Cortamos con la chaveta.
Take a look at the blade that he uses for cutting off. How he finished one of the ends.
Aquí ya tenemos una tripa confeccionada.
This is a filler and binder together.
Esta tripa la vamos a colocar en un molde.
Once that the filler was finished, it's gonna be put in this mold. It could be wooden, like this one, wooden, with a cylindrical shape, or plastic.
30 minutos en la prensa.
So once that the mold is completely filled in, it's gonna get closed like this one, and then it's gonna be put for 30 minutes, submitted to the action of a mechanical press. Look at the press over there. You see the screw of the press? So they will tie the mold. There are some molds that now submitted to that pressure, to that mechanical pressure. That's gonna strengthen the cigar. So after 30 minutes, the cigar filler is ready for wrapping. The wrapper leaf, the most external layer. Notice that this leaf is more moistened. The other ones were drier, much drier than this one. This is not produced in the farm. You can touch it if you want to. It's much more moistened.
Oh, yeah.
It's like leather.
Yeah.
It's softer. It's like
soft.
silk. It's the leaf of the cigar.
And the wrapper comes from another farm?
From another farm. They do not produce the wrapper leaf in this farm. Remember that there are two varieties of tobacco. Corojo is specifically for the wrapper leaf, and Criollo is for the filler and binder.
So it stays in the mold with the pressure on it.
That's
So
right.
in a big factory, there must be a lot of pressure things.
Many of these kind of press you can see here, many of them. Every producer will have one next door to him.
Well, it seems like they'd have to have more than one.
No, one per producer, one per producer.
And you put a number of racks in it?
That's right. ¿Hasta cuántas moldes se pueden poner en la prensa?
Hasta 6 moldes.
Up to 6 of them.
Ya aquí tenemos una tripa que está lista.
And for instance, this is after the 45 minutes
Right.
in the press. Okay,
Ready.
that one is ready for
Ready for
wrapping the wrapper around.
Vamos ahora a ir estirando y enrollando de vena a vena.
So look at the way in which, and notice that is half of the tobacco leaf. So from one tobacco leaf you can obtain 2 wrapper leaves.
También quitamos la vena que más nos va sobresaliendo.
So
La
there
quitamos.
is a vein that he removed a piece of vein because it was too big. So that would make an irregular surface around the cigar. So he removes the biggest pieces of vein for obtaining a flat surface around the cigar.
Ahora le vamos a aplicar goma vegetal, es natural.
They use a vegetable resin. Look at it.
No
It's
tiene ni
completely
olor ni sabor.
neutral. It does not affect nor the aroma, neither the natural flavor of cigar.
¿De dónde viene esto? ¿De dónde le
Canadá.
Eso se hace con la resina del árbol nacional de Canadá.
Yeah,
Maple, de los maples.
maple tree from Canada. It's made from the resin. It's natural. And it's made from the natural resin of the maple leaf,
Look at that.
the national tree of Canada.
Ahora aquí vamos a confeccionar el pañuelo
This is called, well, handkerchief. It's just for finishing, and it's gonna be put at the end of the cigar. Look at that, look at that. Of course, with the wrapper leaf also. And the popular, in the colloquial, in the language of the sector of cigar producers, is given the name of handkerchief, pañuelo. Once again, the resin is used.
Ya tú le explicaste la función que hace el pañuelo.
No, explícase.
Este pañuelo está encargado de sujetar la hoja de la capa. O sea, cuando picamos el puro para fumarlo, no permite que se desenrolle la hoja.
That permits to hold the wrapper leaf, because at the moment of smoking a cigar, you have to use either a blade or a small guillotine for cutting off the end of the cigar. If you don't have the handkerchief, the wrapper leaf can get apart from the cigar. So it's very important, very small, but very important. You see? So the piece of wrapper leaf was put to close that end of the cigar. It's called the hat or the cap.
Oh, I see. Look at that. Qué bueno.
And the little bit of that end is the one that has to be cut off.
Lo llevamos a la guillotina y donde le vamos a dar el corte final.
Yes, the final cut off for fixing the length of the cigar.
Ah, okay, right.
Ya aquí tenemos el puro confeccionado y debemos esperar una semana después para
About a week, more or less, has to be waited for smoking
para
the
darle
cigar.
tiempo que se seque completamente.
So it's the time, the minimum required time for drying the cigar, for permitting the cigar to get dry.
And then once it's produced,